My name is Caroline Stroop. I am a banker by day. I'm an entrepreneur, an equestrian. I'm a rancher with my beautiful husband and family here in the great state of Montana. I've lived a lot of different lives. I've been very blessed in every single one of them, and this has been a really cool experience. But I was born and raised in Auburn, Alabama, and my family is still there. Horse riding, that's a huge part of my life and a big passion for me. I was very competitive and was provided a ton of opportunities from just loved ones around me, my parents, my trainer at home. And she kind of transitioned me into this next lifestyle of, she taught me how to break colts. I did not have a community, and that is when I built my business. So I started breaking colts for people around the community. And through that, I met some individuals who introduced me to my husband. I've shown a lot of tenacity, I feel, in just building this life that I so adore. I'm checking into the Broken Inn to stay a while, to get comfortable and feel at home, like putting in my old pair of Broken Inn boots and taking a ride on my favorite cow pony. So when I'm shopping for clothing, I really am looking for something that's Western chic, so something that's going to be really versatile, that's going to work in the saddle, working, or in the office when I'm being a banker. Tomorrow I'm headed to my horse show, Versatility Ranch show, and I'm really stoked for that. It's supposed to be like 1 degree, I believe, maybe into the negatives. So I'm planning on wearing a lot of layers because it is going to be really chilly. So what I brought for the show, kind of going outside in, I've got my Noble Outfitters gloves. And these are going to be essential for tomorrow for the 1 degree. So these are the leather kind, and I really like them. You can tell I've loved on them a lot. The next piece that I've got, and this piece, I have had this piece for a long time, probably since when I moved to Montana, and that was nearly 4 years ago. So my Wrangler coat is a little bit oversized, and it was actually a light wash coat that I got. And now it has turned almost tan, which is really beautiful for my look. So I use this coat daily to fence in. You can see, I could tell you all the stories from all the pieces where it's ripped up. My husband and I were fencing our property. That's when that happened. We bought 40 acres this year. So kind of fun to tell the story. I know what happened in every area. So I also like that it's not super long-waisted when I wear it, so it kind of hits right at my belt, and that's really helpful for just being practical when I'm working. That really seems to help. I'll always look for a Wrangler coat with a shorter waist. This is one of my favorite sweaters. I'll be wearing this. It's just an oversized sweater. I really like this piece, and I wear it all the time. The next one I will be wearing is this cinch shirt. I was given this cinch shirt actually here recently for my birthday, and I really love the floral pieces on it, and that the cuffs match. And so what I'm planning to do is wear my white knit sweater over it and then have the cuffs and the collar sticking out. My mother-in-law got that for me. This is my Smith & Rogue Henley V-neck shirt, and this is my favorite shirt of all time. I'm working on replacing all of my long sleeve shirts with these, so these are my favorites. So I have multiple of them, and just like my denim coat, my Wrangler denim coat, it has a big hole in the back of it from barbed wire. So I love these knit waffle shirts. These are my perfect rise Ariat jeans that I'm second-handedly now loving so much. My dear friend gave me these jeans, and the button has fallen out of them 3 times, and I continue to put it back in instead of getting a new pair because I love them that much. They're broken in perfectly. My Sarah Telly hat, these are my only hats that I wear. I love them so much. They've got multiple different colors. This one is the cloud color. I love the interior of it. It has like this paisley, which is such a nice touch. Yeah, these hats are just incredible. I love the look of them. They've got so many different options and colors, and I actually have 2 myself, and I think my husband has 6. So lastly, I will be wearing my tried and true higher boots. These have been the best boots I've ever owned in my life. I love this brand. There's a lot of personality in these boots actually from the past year that I've owned them. I have been engaged in these boots. I got married in these boots. I got a new puppy in these boots. So there's a lot of intricacies in them. Just a couple things that I love about them. Obviously their durability. I love the big thick sole on them. They have a huge spur ledge, which is really, really nice. They don't rub, they're very supple, but they're also structured, and so they don't end up melting off your feet. And that's something that when I have to really get into riding a horse that is not necessarily going forward, they tend to come off your feet if you don't have them fitted right or if they're slouching. So I really love these boots. I did brand them with a little stake iron, so they have my last name initial on them. They've just seen a lot of love from riding, as you can tell. They have, they are showing from where my legs have been on the saddle. And the obvious thing that's pointed out is that we got a brand new puppy and he really loved them too. The pieces that I've gathered that have become my staple and that I've fallen in love with, I use on the daily. They really became that way, and they followed me through every walk of life. So in every industry and in every instance of my life, they have really followed me there.